beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and this is Brit Budgets. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So I'm doing a little different type of video today. I'm still doing my budget by paycheck video, but I also wanted to do just my monthly overview so that you can see my bills, the dates they're paid, and then I also want to set some goals for myself for this month. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. And before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you like my content and you want to see future content, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post. All right, let's get started. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go through and I'm going to add my bills onto the date that they're due, as well as my paydays, and then I'll show you what I do so I know which bills is coming out of which paycheck. So starting with storage, this is actually our last month paying this bill. Because I will be moving in about 27 days. So that's exciting. We won't need that storage anymore, and that is due on the 1st. Rent is also due on the 1st, but I don't pay rent. My fiance does. Okay, so on the 8th, we have Apple Music. And that is $16. Our payday is on the 10th this month. Sorry, this pay. Let's see. I have my little cheat sheet off here to the side just to make sure I have everything that I need. I'll just flip back and forth because it's just so much easier to do it this way. On the 11th is our internet bill, and this is actually going up once we move because we're actually going to up our internet, so we're going to get the highest package, residential package that they offer. So this will be going up next month, so yay for that. Okay, so you're gonna see some new stuff here. Oh, actually I have another one for the 11th, which is Weight Watchers. I tried to put these, you know, in order as they are, but I forgot some and had to do some rearranging on my paper. So, and then on the 10th, okay, so I'm just going to put Apple here on the 10th, and that is, I'm just going to do, let's see. It's actually, let me calculate that, what the actual total split in half is. It's $171.80, and the reason why I'm not doing it, oh, excuse me. The reason why I'm not doing it as one, like, you know, one bill is because I'm taking out half each pay to handle that bill. So the regular price is $171.80, and if I divide that by 2, $85.90 is that actual amount that I'm taking out every 2 weeks. So yeah. Now Apple, I went ahead, I bought a MacBook Air because I wanted to edit my videos on there in iMovie to see if my quality will be better. I'm not sure if it's just the phone or if it's my lighting, so I'm just playing around with a few things. I know when I move I want to get a ring light, see if that'll help with my videos, but I want to provide you guys with great content, and I'm just not satisfied, but we're gonna work on it. We're gonna try a few little things until we get it to how we like it. So that's what that is. I got it through Klarna, but I just put the name of it for the simple fact I have 3 Klarnas this time, and I'll explain. Okay. So we have Apple $85.90 out of this check, and then $85.90 out of the second check. Let's see. Oh, as well, on the 8th with Apple Music, we have our Huntington #1, because as I explained in my last video, I did have to do separate transactions, so my amounts are different. So this one was $86.67. The next one that I'm taking out actually on payday, which let me go ahead and put that in there. Here is Huntington 2. And I'm doing $50 on this one. So $50 on that one. And then I think, yeah, because this one I actually paid early. As soon as I got paid last week, because I take it out, the last check of the month to pay it in time. So whenever I took it out, I just went ahead and, paid that amount. So that is paid. So this one, when I take it out the end of the month, the end of the week, it'll be $50 that I'm taking out. And then I'll get to when I'm going to be taking out the 86 again. But okay, so next we have on the 12th of the month, we have 2 that's going to be due. So we have, I'm just going to put Walmart. These are Klarna purchases as well. Walmart is $47.29. Now this order here was apartment related stuff. So what I did was I took the $47.29 from my, well, 48, I just rounded up. I took that from my house fund to pay this. So when I get paid, like, I'm gonna take, like, say for instance I wanted to put $100 into the house fund. So what I would do is subtract the $48 for this Walmart purchase and then put the rest. So I would take the 48 and then deposit 52 into that fund. So I'm just taking it out of here. I just did a purchase earlier, then when we move, just so we could have some more stuff. Yeah, so that's how I'm paying this from the house fund. So whatever I budget to put in there, I'm just gonna minus this amount and put the remainder. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, write down in the comments and I'll try to explain myself a little bit better. And then the next one is Etsy. Now this is from, first, this one is $14.28. Okay, so this Klarna purchase with Etsy is actually some sticker labels for my envelopes. I have been looking around for someone that does some good labels, and it's proven that she does some really good or they do some pretty good labels. And one frugal introvert here on YouTube, she posted her labels that she got from Gabrielle. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but I will try to link her down below. And they were so cute and I liked them. So I went and checked her out and I looked at all the type of fonts she had, the colors. So I did get a couple. Okay, I got a lot. I got about 20 of them. But I do have a lot of envelopes, and I will be changing some of my envelopes. I will be adding some envelopes. So I did purchase that. So the $14.28, whatever I was going to put into the same thing. Whatever I was going to put in YouTube, I'm taking from this amount from, and then I'll put the remainder. So that's how we're doing that. Shop. I have one last payment with them, and it is $13.97. So this will be the last payment for shop. Let's see what's next. Sorry, this is raw and uncut, guys. Like, this is generally what I do. Just sit here, go through everything, and just apply it. So, all right. So we have the 17th is next. I hope you guys can see that. So that is insurance for my car and my renter's insurance. And I'm glad I did get renter's insurance at the location that I'm at, because where we're moving, we're required to have renter's insurance. So all I have to do is just transfer it over. So with my car insurance and renter's insurance, it is $147.25. Okay, so next we're gonna put car payment for on the 18th. That is $401.19, and as you guys know, my fiance sells me that money over, so that is in the account whenever they take it out. And oh, my mom's car. I'm like, I know there's another bill on this day. So mom's car. I give my mom money to help towards her car payment or her insurance, whichever she decides to put it towards. So I give her $80 a month. Okay, so on the 19th, we have Disney Plus. And you may notice that I don't have Philo anymore. This was last month was my last month. Sorry, here's my little cheat sheet I couldn't see. Last month was my last payment for that. I decided to cancel it. I don't know if I'll ever get it back, but for right now, we don't use it enough to have it, or at least I don't. So we deleted that. But Disney is $8.53. And so when I put the totals like this, I basically round up or down. So $48.08, I just round down to 48. $86.67, I round up. 16, that's just what it is. It's actually like $14.99 or something like that, but it's $16 even. So I just leave 16 how it is. So yeah, this will be rounded up to 9. So on and so forth. So that's how I determine how much I budget out. Okay, so on the 20th we have self, and y'all, I'm so ready for February when I can get rid of this. The money that they send back to me from this will actually be put into either the wedding fund or my savings. Probably the wedding fund. But whenever I do get it, or maybe I'll split it up amongst, a couple of my funds. I don't know yet. Once I figure it out, you guys will know. So we have Self $49.74 and Discovery Plus. I love true crime, which is why I keep Discovery. And you also get TLC and HGTV. So you get a bunch of different things with this subscription, and it's only $4.99. So I keep it. Actually, it's $4.99, but the price with tax is $5.33. Okay. I think that's it for the 20th. Okay. So now we have the 24th. So this is our next payday here. And I'm going to do Huntington number 1 again. Now, this amount here, the $86.67, is going to be for October. So that'll be for my first payment in October. And sorry. yeah, so I had to make sure, because I've been trying to keep up with how much is remaining and things like that. So this $86.67 I'll take out on the 24th, which will actually be a holiday pay, because Labor Day comes on the 6th and I do have to work, so I get double time and a half for that. So that check should be pretty decent. So the $86.67 I'm taking out at the end of this month. I'm gonna go ahead and pay it once I get it, but it'll actually be the payment for for October, if that makes sense. So I just like to go ahead and pay it, get it paid early, you know, that one time or that early payment, so that I can make sure it's out the way, because this is actually what's helping my credit. Self is not doing anything for me. I don't know if it's because I need to get the credit card, which I just do not want to do that, or what it is. So yeah, no. I'm just done with Self. I'll just keep doing Huntington, because that seems to be, I think my FICO score has gone up since I started doing Huntington. It went up like maybe 35 points or something, and I've only been doing it for about 2 months, so I'm just gonna stay with this. So all right, so after the 24th we have, the 25th. This is Apple storage, so we're not getting confused. So Apple storage, and it is only $2.99. And lights. So I never fill the lights in until I get the bill, because you know it varies, so I never know how much it'll be. I just put it there so I remember, okay, it's due the 25th. Okay, so moving on, and you guys know I write at an angle, so I'm sorry. The 26th, we have the Walmart purchase again. So $47.29, and we're doing the same thing, taking it out of the apartment fund or the house fund, and then putting the remaining balance into the house, as well as Etsy, and that is $14.28. And then okay, so the 29th, we have 3 things actually. CBS, which is $6.39. Peacock, which is $5.33. And we have Apple again, which is $85.90. All right, is that it? Okay, so I think that is it. Those are all of my expenses for the month of September. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, I'm just double checking, y'all. I don't trust myself. Okay. So now I'm just going to write my goals for the month of September. So goal number 1 is to have more no spend days. Okay, y'all. I don't know, like instead of making lunch, it's so much easier for me to go and just grab something from the job or something and have it delivered to the job, and I'm trying to stop that. So goal number 1 is to have more no spend days than I have spend days. So we'll see how that works, and maybe I'll try to keep a log of like what I spent or anything like that. Expense tracker. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought, y'all. It's like 11 something at night, so I just got out of work. So maybe I can keep track, and then that way we can see how well I did with the no spend days. So I also was thinking about possibly doing weekly check-ins and things like that to see how I'm doing. I want to kind of break down my spending money, so doing maybe 25 each week and see if that helps with my spending, because I have less money for that week to spend, or if it's about the same, or I don't know. I'm still playing around with some options. I don't know when these changes will take place, but we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. Okay, so goal number 2 is to let's see. It's a good one. All right. So my second goal for this month is self-control. Y'all, if there's something that I want, I go get it. Like I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But if I want it, I'm going to get it. So I'm trying to work on that right there. Self-control. You don't need everything. Just because you want it doesn't mean you need it. So we're going to see how I did with that. Okay. So what I'm going to do. So how I know what bills are on what paycheck. So this is what I do. Do paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2. Okay, so I have these. They're the Friction Pilot by Friction, or Pilot Friction. Anyway, they're Friction, and they are erasable highlighters. So what I do is I mark what I want what to be. Okay, so for instance, let's say paycheck 1 I want to be in pink, and paycheck 2 is in purple because it's my favorite color. So how ironic. Okay, so now what I do is I go through and I highlight what bills go on what check. Okay, so on my first check, I take out Apple Music, Huntington number 1, Apple, Huntington number 2, and actually no. And that's why I love the erasableness from this, because this was actually from paycheck 2 of the previous month. So all right, so we got number 2, 86.67. All right, so that actually was from paycheck number 2. I just carried it over to this check. Okay, back to this. So internet comes out of paycheck number 1. Let's see, Walmart and Etsy, the first one is coming out of this check, as well as shop. Trying to remember offhand what goes where. Okay, I'm just gonna highlight this because it is coming out of his first check as well. My mom card comes out of the first check. Insurance comes out of the first check. I take Apple storage out of my first check as well. Even though it's not due till the end of the month, I still take it out early. And I'm gonna look here. Right. Okay, Peacock's coming out of the first check. Hold on, I'm about to change that. Nope, it's coming out of the second check for my next pay. For my next pay. Disney Plus, That comes out, hope you can see, that comes out of my first check. As well as, now self I have coming out of my second check, which I don't get paid until the 24th. So what I do is just take it out of my savings that's in my account, pay it, and then I just transfer it back once I get paid. So, all right, let's see. Is that all? Got internet. Discovery Plus. Okay. So that looks like everything that comes out of this check. So now we go to the purple, which is for our second check. And we're doing storage out of that check. Huntington 2 came out of the second check on the previous month, the previous pay. Self comes out of here. Discovery Plus comes out of the second one. CBS, Peacock, Apple, those are all coming out of the second check. Walmart, Etsy coming out of the second check. So we got Weight Watchers out the second, Huntington 1 for next month out, as well as Delights. And I extend that so I can write in the amount. And then I'm just going to highlight the paydays as well. Now, I know this was probably all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys in raw, uncut, how I plan my month. So what I'm going to do, well, the next video will, after this one, will be the budget by paycheck. And then I'll add in how much goes where, and we'll see how much we're able to save. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is something you want to see on a regular or that you'd like to see, just let me know. And I can do it every month with a monthly view with my goals for the month. And I do want to... So we'll write here if we achieved at the end of the month. If we achieved our goals and what didn't I achieve, or maybe write something here to help me going into the next month. All of this is learning. It's just a learning process for me. I'm new to budgeting, so I'm just trying to get in the groove and try to find something that works for me. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I post, and I will see you next time. Bye.